Why are we here again?
Because you work here? Well, you're meant to work here, but I'm not sure that you actually do any work.
Okay, but why are we here now? Why are we already back?
I can tell you why. It's because every single year the bastards make us stay longer and then they get us to come back earlier. It's bloody unethical.
Agreed. I honestly don't see any point in us being here.
But we're here to plan and prepare.
That is utter bullshit. Our paymasters forced us to do all the planning and preparation before we were even allowed to go on a summer break. Yet another breach of contract.
Well, let's be honest. Art's entire planning was just opening last year's work and changing the date from last year to this year. Wasn't it, Art?
Well, yeah, it was. And that's because what we'll do this year is exactly the same as what we did last year. And the year before. Nothing ever changes. What we'll do this year will literally be a copy and paste of what we did last year.
No. This year, it'll be much, much worse.
Positivity! Come on, team! Let's use this time before the students come back to make this the bestest year ever! Yeah?
Fuck.
Well, good morning.
Dylan!
Hello. Hi, everybody. Oh. Wow. Hello, Beth. Welcome back. How was your break?
It was beaut, but I'm so glad to be back. I can't wait to start teaching again. Woohoo!
That's good.
How was your summer?
Oh, it was great. We had a lovely break. Thank you for asking. It's good to see you, Beth.
Yeah, good to see you too. And I've bought donuts for the team.
Wow. Yes. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay. I'm sick.
So, how are you, Art? You been all right?
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Yeah, not bad.
Okay. Good. Craig. So, how are you? How was your break?
Mustn't grumble.
Really?
No. I'm gonna grumble. Summer break gets shorter every year. I'm neither relaxed nor rested. I'm certainly not ready to come back to work. In fact, I'm already counting down the days till half term.
Well, yes, indeed. Anyway, it's really good to see you all.
You too, Dylan.
Right, let's make a start, shall we? First of all, I'm sorry that I'm so late.
I've got to tell you something.
Okay.
Art was late. He was late again. He was 14 minutes late.
Beth, we haven't even been here an hour. You're already throwing me under the bus.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, you're always late though.
So, the reason that I was late today is...
Hold on.
Yes, Beth.
Where's our new team member? He's supposed to start today, isn't he?
Well, he was supposed to be, but there's been some kind of mix-up in HR, so he's going to join us as soon as it's all sorted. Anyway, we have a very busy week this week before the students start on Monday. We lost yesterday to the bank holiday, and we've got a full-day training tomorrow.
Whoopee!
That training better not be from the quality department. They're a nest of vipers.
We've got lots of different speakers coming in tomorrow, but yeah, some of them will be from quality.
They shouldn't be called quality. They should be called bloody mediocrity. Shout of bastards. I do not appreciate being told how to teach by people that don't teach.
Well, that's the schedule. Feel free to raise it with the union.
Oh, don't you worry. I will be raising it. Again.
Right. Well, we've got interviews today and on Thursday. We're going to have walk-ins. We're going to have random inquiries, dodgy students trying to transfer from other courses. And then on Friday, we've got our quality audit and student enrolment.
Oh, yay! I love enrollment. It's my favourite time of year. You get to see all the little faces, and I can't wait to start teaching again.
Okay, now
Good time.
I have news.
Good news.
Don't be absurd.
So, I was late today because I was at the principal's briefing. They've announced that we're migrating to a new internal system, which means we won't be using the old iMonitor anymore. We'll be using something new, something called Blue Flower.
Meaning what exactly?
Meaning we've got training on it tomorrow
Meaning
morning.
that it's lots more work for us.
Well, everything will have to be transferred to the
And
new
yet,
system,
I'm not
so,
doing that.
yeah.
No way. Someone from admin can do it. I am not doing it, right?
I realise it's not ideal, and I know it's late in the day to be making big changes, but it is what it is, and there's little point in moaning about it.
I'm not moaning about it.
By all accounts, this new Blue Flower system is supposed to be really good. It's user-friendly
Morning
and...
all.
Yay, Eleanor! Good morning, Eleanor! Donuts?
Gluten-free?
I'm not sure. I
Then no.
Hi, Eleanor. How are you? How's the baby?
Never mind. I'm here about the new system. Yes?
Yeah, I was just telling the team about it. I was
I'm
explaining
here to
that...
tell you that we're moving to a brand new internal system, Learner Plus.
Learner Plus. I thought it was Blue Flower.
No, that's the old one.
No, the old one's iMonitor.
No, iMonitor is the old one. Blue Flower is the one we were going to use, but now we've decided to go with Learner Plus.
Yeah, but the whole meeting we were just in was all about Blue Flower.
Yes, but that was this morning. We've since decided to go with Learner Plus. I did just email you about it.
I have a question. I have a question.
Okay, but please don't put your hand up, Beth.
Oh, sorry.
Well, what's your question?
Oh, what is Learner Plus?
Well, you have training on it first thing tomorrow.
Oh, fantastic.
I've got a question for you.
Yes, Craig.
Why is this happening now? Why didn't it happen sooner? How do you expect hundreds of members of staff to learn a new system in a few
That's
days?
why you have training on it
But
tomorrow.
what about all the work we've already done? Do you think it's reasonable to expect us to
I'm
move it
also
from one
here to
system
inform
to
you
another?
that all of our internal processes, procedures, formats and templates have also been updated. Therefore, everything you've already done will have to be transferred regardless.
What?
It was all sent to you in an email
When? When was it sent?
a few minutes ago.
I've got the email right here.
But why? Why would you do this? Why would you change everything at the very last minute?
Colour coding. Everything now has colour
Colour
coding.
coding? And how exactly does colour coding help students?
You will find out in the training tomorrow. Any other questions from anyone other than Craig? Art?
Sorry, what was that?
Anyway, I'm sure you all have lots of work to be getting on with.
Right. You heard the boss. Come on then, let's get to work.
Yes! This girl is on fire. That's all my schemes of work in the new format.
You are such a job's worth.
And they're all colour-coded.
No one cares.
And I've booked the first trip. Go me!
Is that enough approval and validation for you?
Oh, Craig, You are such a silly sausage. What are you working on?
Union business. I'm drafting a very strongly worded email.
That's very on brand for you. What are you working on, Art?
I'm just working on my idea.
Uh-oh. When you say you're working on your idea, you mean an idea about teaching and learning, don't you? Not your idea?
Sorry, Beth, but I do mean my idea.
Art, not this again. You've been banging a brick wall against your head on this idea for ages. You've got real work to do.
My idea is work, real work, okay? This is real work.
Look, whatever Art is doing, which does appear to be absolutely nothing, it is still more valuable and productive than pointlessly colour coding things for no good reason.
Well, I actually found the colour coding very useful, and I'm going to talk about it in my next podcast.
Oh, wow. Well, I can't wait for that.
I know, right? My last episode had 23 listeners. Well, 14 unique listeners.
Aha.
And I'm thinking that...
That interview's finally turned up, almost an hour late. Art, it's your turn. If you don't mind, please. Art?
I'd prefer not to. But I will. No problem. I'll head there now. All right, have a seat, please. Okay, good morning. My name is Art. Yes. Take your headphone out. Can you take your headphones out? Yeah, so that we can have a conversation. Cool, great. Okay, thank you. So, Francis French.
Frantic, bro. That's my rap name. Yeah. It's not Francis. Yeah, it's Frantic.
Yeah, okay, Frantic it is. So, Frantic, I just need to ask you a couple of questions on this form. But firstly, I just want to ask, why are you so late?
No reason.
No reason. This interview is scheduled to potentially determine your future, and you're just about an hour late for no reason.
Yeah. And?
And you didn't think to email or call us just to let us know?
No.
Okay, all right, Frantic, let's just have a look at your qualifications. Okay. Yeah, okay, so technically you don't have the entry requirements necessary to do the course that you've applied for. So what this means...
Yo! Yeah, bro, where you? Macca's? Yeah, nah, I'm still at this college thing my mum made me come to. Bro, dead, yeah. Yeah, I'll be there, bro, don't say a word. Cool.
Right, okay, question one. What is your interest in the course and why do you want to do the subject?
I don't really. My mum just booked it for me. I don't even know what subject this is, if I'm being honest.
I see, okay, well, this is English Lit.
Wait.
What's funny?
Lit.
What's funny about Lit?
Lit. Sounds like clit.
What?
Look, bro, my mum says I either gotta get a job or go to college. The way I see it, there's way more pom-pom in college. Bare pom-pom.
Okay, listen, Francis,
Look,
I have to say...
It's frantic. How many times?
Frantic. I just have to say, I don't think you're taking this interview very
No,
seriously.
I am taking this seriously. It's you. I'm not taking seriously.
Wow.
Joker.
Right. The purpose of this interview is for me to determine whether or not you're right for this course. And I have to say, I'm not in a position to offer you a place.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay then. What does it say on your t-shirt?
Fuck you. It says fuck you.
Yeah, I thought it did. Right, let me explain what happens next. I'm not offering you a place.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you already made that quite clear. Okay, so I'm gonna take you to student advice and they'll find something a bit more suitable. Okay, I wish you all the best.
Fuck you.
Yeah, we've already established what it says on your t-shirt, thank you.
I'm not talking about what it says on my t-shirt, bro. I'm talking about you. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Yeah?
Okay, yeah, if you'd like to follow me. That was a complete waste of time.
Aw, a hug will make it better.
No, thank you, Beth.
Oh, they are taking the piss. This place, this fucking place.
Oh, what now, Mr. Grumpy Bear?
It's an email from Quality.
Jiminy Cricket, what does it say? What does it say?
Right, it says, welcome back. This is to notify you that the first round of teaching observations will commence as of next week. Seriously, they're going to observe us in the very first week of term.
Exciting! It's going to be fun. Good times.
This is absolutely unacceptable. They can't do this.
Well, I actually think it's very useful to get feedback so early in the year. Every lining has a silver cloud.
Bullshit. Art, have you read this email from Quality? It's utterly littered with spelling, punctuation and grammar mistakes.
Well, I can't say I'm surprised, Craig. Well, what else does it say?
Right, it says, you will be observed for approx 30 minutes to half an hour. Then it goes on, please have all your planning printed and ready to pass to the inspector. Don't they know about Ofsted? Ofsted do not want planning given to them.
Afternoon, all.
Hey, right, you're here.
Ah, yeah. I'm guessing you got the email.
What the
then.
hell do they think they're playing at? Observing us in the first week of
Observations
teaching?
will take place as of next week.
This is
They won't
ridiculous.
necessarily see
We're
everybody
not going
next
to know
week.
the students'
Oh,
names.
come on,
They're all going to be
team.
lost
We
in their
can
own
do it.
classes.
Good
Nobody
vibes
will be able to
only.
log in.
We'll smash
It's going to be
it.
an utter shit show.
The observations are just preparation. You all know that we're long overdue a full Ofsted. It will be what it will be.
I love being inspected. It gives me a chance to show my best practice. I say, bring it on.
Fuck's sake. Art, comrade, you're with me, aren't you? This is bullshit.
Well, yeah, but so is absolutely everything else that we do. You know, nothing's going to change, so...
I've got every confidence in each of you. In fact, tell you what, why don't we take an early lunch?
Ludicrous. This place.
Well, I'm going to stay and work over lunch.
No, come on. Let's all go for a nice long lunch together.
Together, as a team.
Sure, yeah. Let's all go for lunch together.
Hashtag go team.
Except for you, Art. Sorry, you've got your appraisal with Eleanor.
I don't think that I do. I don't have anything in the calendar and I didn't get an invite.
No, she's just sent it to me to send to you. Hang on a minute, I'll forward it. Here we go. Yeah.
Hi, Eleanor.
Sit down. Stand up. And sit down.
So how's the baby stuff going?
And before we begin, I can't help but notice that you're not wearing your badge.
Yeah, I need to get a new one.
Make sure that you do. So, Art, the appraisal process begins with your personal review of the previous academic year. How do you feel the last year went for you?
Well, truth be told, I think last year was a bit of a disaster. Same as the year before, and I hate to say it, but I think it will probably be the same again this year.
But on paper, at least, last year was not a disaster at all.
Yeah, but how things look on paper and how things are in reality are two completely different things.
Explain for me, yes?
Well, myself, the department, the entire college, perhaps we're stagnating. You know, it's the same thing over and over. People are stressed, or they pretend not to be, probably because they're too scared to be seen to be. They dread being here. They lose sleep over coming in, and they wish their lives away, waiting for the next break. You know, the workload is unmanageable and unreasonable and totally irrelevant. All we do is tick boxes that don't need to be ticked just because someone's asked us to tick them. I don't think we have the students' best interests at heart. In fact, I think we're probably hindering them rather than helping them. And to be honest, I just feel like a machine. You know, a machine that has been programmed to work. I live to work. Work. I live to work a job that slowly kills me.
Right. Now let's take a look at your targets and your KPIs. So, retention, achievement and success to all be above the national average of 85%. They have all been met, yes?
The targets have been met, yes, but only because you wanted them to be met.
Elaborate for me, yes?
Okay, yeah, well, the targets were met because the targets were set. Several students that stayed and passed should not have stayed and certainly should not have passed, but because people are afraid of getting into trouble for not meeting their targets, the targets were met nevertheless.
Elucidate for me, yes?
Okay, yeah, in many cases, the best thing for a student would be for them to fail.
Wait, I'm going to have to stop you there. You are not allowed to say that word. The F word is not in your vocabulary, yes?
Okay, yeah, fine. The best thing for some students would be to not pass. And then they could actually learn from it, but that's never going to happen because the targets have to be met. It's simple. You set a target, then it is met.
So, by your logic, whatever target is set will then be met, yes?
That is what happens, yes.
In that case, let's increase 85% to 90%, yes?
Yeah, I mean, if you set that as a target, then I'm quite sure we'll find a way to make it happen by hook or by crook.
So be it. Let's amend that to 95%,
Well,
yes?
I mean,
Fine,
I don't...
100% it is. 100% retention, achievement and success for all your groups across the department, yes?
You're the boss.
Indeed I am. And where's your tie?
Yeah, I'll be wearing a tie on Monday, once the students are back.
Make sure that you do. Anything else?
Yeah, there is actually. There's this creative retreat in Dorset that I'd really like to go on, but I have to be there Friday lunchtime. And I know it's a big ask and that there's the enrolment and the audit and everything, but I was just wondering if there was any chance.
Absolutely not. End of discussion.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I thought I'd ask anyway, don't ask,
Now,
don't get.
to complete your appraisal, you need to log on to the People portal, tick that you agree, e-sign it, send it back to me, I'll e-sign it, then send it back to you, you then e-sign it again, send it back to me, and I'll sign it off, yes?
Right, yeah, thank you.
You had a good time. The photos I saw on Insta looked rad.
Yeah, it was banging. I tell you, Shagaloof slaps.
The fuck does slaps mean?
Yeah, slaps hard.
Anyway, we'll see you in reception for our meeting, okay?
Sweet. See you in a bit. Cheers.
Was that a beer?
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't an alcoholic.
He's missed every deadline and failed every assignment. He's got 23% attendance. He punched the monitor, smashing it to smithereens and bled all over the keyboard. And now he turns up for a meeting, drinking a beer.
Oh, no, I'm sure it was an energy
Oh,
drink.
come on. I simply can't believe you're going to take that hooligan back.
Oh, we're not taking him back, Craig. It's just a meeting to discuss the potential possibility of taking him back.
Why'd you bother? We all know you're going to take him back. You're going to set him perfectly reasonable targets. Then he's not going to meet a single one of them.
Sorry.
Then you're going...
There's a potential student in reception that'd like to speak to somebody. Art, it's your turn, please. Art, can you deal with this, please?
I'd prefer not to.
Sorry, it's definitely your turn, Art.
I know, but I'd prefer not to.
I can do it. I'm happy to do it.
Are you sure, Beth?
Yeah, no problemo. I don't mind at all. Like, I'm so ahead with all of my work, so...
Is everything okay, Art?
Yeah, everything's fine. I just really prefer not to.
Oh, yes. Oh, respect, comrade. Well, I've got some recruitment leaflets to print, so hey. We have nothing to lose but our chains. Hey!
Are you sure everything's okay?
Yeah, it's just I feel like I'm Sisyphus.
Sisyphus? That's Dante, right? No, Milton.
Greek mythology. Yeah, he's the guy that was forced to push a boulder to the top of a hill only for it to roll back down, so he has to start over again. Punished to repeat the same pointless thing over and over and over again every day for the rest of eternity. Yeah, I'm really just starting to question the point of it all.
Okay, fair enough, I get that. I sometimes question the point of what we do too. But then I realise it is important. We have a huge responsibility, Art. We help shape young minds.
I actually think we ruin young minds. We slap this one-size-fits-all dogma upon them and get them to follow these arbitrary rules that removes any trace of individuality or original thought. And then we drag them kicking and screaming through the year until we give them a meaningless piece of paper at the end that wrongfully suggests that they've achieved something. And you know what the real irony is? I teach them Orwell.
Look, I know it sometimes feels like we're fighting a losing battle here.
It does. And I don't want to fight it anymore, okay? I just want to have my idea.
Okay. So tell me, you've been going on about this big idea the whole time I've known you. What is it?
If I knew what the idea was, then I would have already had it and I wouldn't be staring at this fucking blank page, chewing this pen, and I certainly wouldn't still be here, would I? Look, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be difficult. It's just, I was convinced I was going to have my idea over the summer. I felt like I was right on the verge, and I still do. I'm this close. I can feel it.
So what can you do? Come on. Is there something that you can do to help you have it?
Yeah, there is. There's this creative retreat on Friday down in the arse end of Dorset, and I think it's my last chance, but I already asked Eleanor for the day off, and she said no. So now, I can't even pull a sickie.
No, well, Eleanor would never authorise that. Friday's enrolment and the audit, it's probably our busiest day of the year.
The way I see it is Monday morning is the first class of a new year. And to me, that is some sort of symbolic threshold. If I don't have my idea by then I'm never going to have it, and I'm going to be stuck here like fucking Sisyphus doing the same thing over and over and over again for the rest of my miserable fucking life. No offence.
None taken. Okay, what can I do? How can I help? Is there anything at all I can do?
No, there's nothing anyone can do, okay? I just need to have my idea. Work. Fuck that.
About bloody time. What is happening?
I can't tell if you're being serious.